Okay, hi guys, Mulo's here, back in Lusaka from the Ndola road trip, and now I am going to give my final review of the 2022 Toyota Landcruiser Prado. This is a UK version, so let's get to it. All right, so this is the four-door version. Okay, it's a lovely car. I'm actually in love with the car. Really sad that I have to return it tomorrow, so pray for me as I come through withdrawal symptoms. So anyways, it's a four-door, very solidly built. We did our road trip, lots of so forgive the we've got a lot of bottles and other stuff, receipts, stuff thrown all over the place, so forgive that. It's extremely spacious. This is a 7-seater, so we went, 3 of us, 2 of us sat in front, my other friend sat at the back. It could also fit my luggage. These are the Max Cools. Are they Max Cools or Mac Cools from the Copper Belt? Oh, it's actually, the name is actually here, Max Cools. Yeah, so my friend got 2 of these for his home. Anyway, let's get back to it. So in the back, so this one has got 2 ways of opening the back. There's the button here, which opens up this, and if you want to throw stuff in, but as you can see, when you're doing a long distance trip, it's not so practical, but for a quick throw, it's good. Then the other way to open it is from here on the side. There's that, you can open the boot, so it opens at quite a good angle. Now, one question I was wondering about was like, how safe is it in case you are at a sort of incline or something and want the door just swing and hit you, injure you, or anything like that. And it's got a lock here, so if you turn this, it locks, and it won't close. So it won't close because there's a lock here. So somebody did think about that. So turning it back there to unlock it, and now it can close. So that is something rather convenient. And so it's got a locking mechanism here. Once you turn that, it locks. You're good to go. The boot space, there's plenty of space. All this from John Chinena Market in is it Chibombo? Yeah. So here we've got we bought some pineapples. I didn't even know I don't know if they grow pineapples there or they're just resellers, man. But pineapples, imyungu, what do they call it? African squash, I think, or is it African butternut? Damn, did they pack my butternut? Okay, there's butternut here, a lot of butternut. There's tomatoes, watermelon, and as ground nuts. There's a lot of stuff that we got. So the boot is full, and we could have actually taken more. So we took 278 tamarind seedlings and 5 baobab seedlings when going there. But this is plenty boot space. So for next year's trip, we have actually we're going to improvise some packaging so that the entire boot will be filled and all. So that's something to note. Let me put this safely away. Okay, let me unlock this, and I can close that. All right, so there's also something I noticed when the car is running, the boot won't open. So I don't know whether it was just something that actually does happen, or it's a safety feature, or it could have been a fault with this vehicle. Now on the cars here, there's a cup holder, and basically 1 or 2 bottles could fit here. There's a window controls here, locking mechanism here. It does have a child safety, so that's child safety on, child safety off, which is okay. The adjustable seats, plenty of leg room. I'm a tall person, I did sit in the back once. These are fringilla sausages. I got the pork, the breakfast sausages, pork sausages, chicken sausages. No, there were no chicken sausages, the bovos and beef sausages. So I got quite a bit. Plenty of leg room, and these chairs can fold forward so that you can even put more stuff in. Yeah, so that's one side. Right, coming around the other side, and it's the same on the other side. So child lock, safety on, safety off. Anyway, that's okay. So this side is the same as that other side. You can fit about 2 cups or bottles there. Windows lock, and still plenty of leg room. So I'm 6 foot tall. I did pushed my seat all the way to the back. did a lean back, but someone can still sit comfortably here. So that's plenty good news. All right, so now let's get to the passenger seat. All right, so the passenger seat, I'll jump. Okay, passenger seat, forgive me for this mess, guys. It was a long trip, disaster happened. But anyways, we've got the glove compartment here. There's plenty of space here. You can fit a lot of stuff in there. Window control, locks. And here you can put more. I think it's like 1, 2, 3, maybe 3 bottles could fit in there, which is all right. The passenger seat has got more maneuverability for the seat. And let me jump in the passenger side. So the passenger does have its dual control, dual aircon control. I'll come to this when I go on the other side. Here we do have all these are toll gates that we're paying. Then it also does open up here. This cooler we did try. It's quite deep. It can take. Let me just put in this here. It can take plenty of. You can take plenty of bottles, and we did keep a few things cool in here, so it does work a bit. This is a 2022 version. It had a USB port here. So fun fact, connecting your phone to this USB port does also connect you to the radio. So I connected the iPhone to that. I'll come back to the connectivity of devices. So this will charge your phone, and it will also connect your phone to the radio, so it can act as an aux. This other space here, I don't know what exactly is supposed to fit here, because a big phone really wouldn't fit there. I've got some let's just see what else is there. Handbrake, brake. Anyway, let me get on the other side. All right, so my friend is getting his stuff out. As you can see, all the boot space. Let's see what he's getting out. I hope he's not getting my stuff, because you know, ninjas can be shafty. He's probably getting my good pineapples, and I got the minor in the plastic.
All right, so I've got 3 pineapples.
Yeah, I got 3 pineapples. Yeah, the black plastics are minor. Yeah. So, anyways, let me get into the driver's side. Okay, here we go. So now the driver's side. Oh, I've got the fallback. All right. So the keys. Before I start the car. So there's lock, unlock, and boot unlock. This one I think wasn't working, but anyway, let me put this in my pocket and start the car. So here, once you jump in the car and you step on the brakes, the lights do come on, and okay, let me start it. All right, so once you started and the steering is unlocked, you can see all those controls there. They were quite useful in the trip. So let me just talk about some of the stuff that I am seeing here. So the door is open, that's why the light is on. Handbrake sign there. I'm not wearing a seat belt, and the door is unlocked. Let me just try to. Okay. All right. So what did I notice on this trip? One, oh, he's closed the boot. So let me close this. Sorry for the graininess. It's a bit dark, so maybe you won't be able to see. Let me move it a little bit closer. I hope it's a bit clearer now. Yeah, so one of the things on the trip, this is a UK, this is a UK Prado. So a very silly rookie mistake I made. This is miles per hour. So in my head, I was doing 40 kilometers per hour, but I was actually doing 40 miles per hour. So that's something, it took a bit of adjusting. On the fuel consumption, the boot is open. All right, so on the fuel consumption, we went to Ndola at full tank. We did a few moves all over the place there. And when we were coming back, it was at half tank. So we went to the filling station and Ndola, filled up full tank again, and we are still at 3/4 tank. So fuel consumption is not bad. I thought it would finish heading to Ndola or something, but there's still plenty of fuel left. We had no issues with the car whatsoever, and I really can't complain. It never over revved. It was just good. The start stop button there, the mirrors. I think one issue that I do have is on the mirrors. I mean, try as much as I may, these take a lot of, you know, it takes a lot of, like, adjusting this thing in my sitting position. I have to stretch out my hands quite a bit, so to find the right position, it was taking a bit, it takes a bit longer to really adjust the mirrors to your suitable position. Even on the other side, it's the same. It was taking a bit of time. It takes a bit of trial and error just to adjust the mirrors to your right sitting position. On the aircon, this one is perfect. I had absolutely no problem with the aircon. It really works, cools down the vehicle really well, and even in the heat and all, it works, man. This is a really good aircon that works perfectly. So the aircon was just okay. You've got dual control, so passenger there can control the temperature that they want, and all. The only thing we had a problem with was like, if you just want the passenger aircon on and not the driver's, that one I think we didn't manage to sort that out, but otherwise it works perfectly. Then down here, of course, these are the buttons for if you're going off-road and all that stuff. There are 2 poverty buttons here, and then all these other 4 buttons. So what was supposed to be here and there, that's probably on the high. These 2 poverty buttons are probably for the high-end version. These are the 4 for your traction control and all that. 2 cup holders here, and basically, there's a cigarette lighter here as well. And basically, I think that's about it. Hey, hi guys. So I forgot some very simple things. One, if you are a sunglasses guy like I am, this thing does not have the sunglasses thingy there. It does have here, the light goes on when you check out the mirror, and even on the passenger side, the light goes on when you check the mirror. Then these lights are okay. Now the other thing, the aircon is working perfectly. I'm seated in the car, it's hot outside, I'm in a full jacket and all, I'm feeling cool. Let's check out the reverse camera. So it's not the most clear view, but it does the job, guys. It does the job perfectly. I've used it a couple of times when you know, this is a massive vehicle, guys. So you've seen there's someone walking behind there. He's going to open the gate. So this does, the mirror does work, and the proximity sensor for that it's rather decent. So the headlights are on auto brightness. They just go on when it gets a bit dark, which saves you a lot of grief. But so that's the last thing I thought I should mention. Otherwise, I love this car, guys. I mean, I understand why people do buy this. It's big, it's massive and all, but it does work. A few issues on the connecting a phone. I did connect the Android to this seamlessly. The Apple did connect, but wasn't playing. It will only play when I connected the USB here to the phone. That's about it. Anyway, guys, back to the video. Okay, then there's one other thing I did forget. I haven't parked properly here, so I just want to move the vehicle a bit and park. When you start the vehicle, it does do the lights as well, the headlights, and all the other lights come in. So I'm just going to reverse and park properly. I'm not parked nicely, so I'm just going to reverse a bit, just so that I can park nicely. I mean, it's not necessary to be the type of driver that you hate. Just need to park nicely, and we will be good. Okay, so this is a huge vehicle, guys. So one, it's not that I'm a perfectionist or anything, but what you want is you want to give as little reason as possible for anyone to scratch the car. So I'm within the lines here, and I'm within the lines there. So that's what that's really what I wanted. I just wanted to stay within the lines. It's difficult with this big vehicle to park extremely straight, and I'm also security conscious, so I'm not going to leave my laptop bag in here to get stolen by some vagabonds. Oh, pull that up. So let's continue with the video. I really had a blast driving this car. It's big, it's fast, it's responsive, and it's good on fuel consumption. I mean, I wasn't expecting really super great fuel consumption, but it did do the job. It took us to Ndola safely. The roads were not so good, but it took us there safely. It handles so well, it's responsive. Highly recommend. I mean, I didn't expect to love this car, but I absolutely love it. It may not be a 10 out of 10, but it's close enough. Anyway, that is my, I think, review. I'll make another video once I've taken the car for cleaning. Let's go see how it's looking on the outside. I can switch that off. So we did not go off-road. We didn't go off-road much. The only off-road we did was the potholed roads leading to Ndola, but it's not a dust magnet at all. We did pass through some dusty areas. It handled very well, and absolutely recommend. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Mulos, bye.